Understanding computer science is becoming increasingly important in addressing workforce development needs.
A teacher got to realize that it is no longer a matter of choice. It's just for me to sit down and reflect and say to myself, this is the next big thing. Every course, every program we do now got to have a base point of computer science.
Sciences and computer sciences are very well integrated nowadays. Computational chemistry, bioinformatics, those are huge fields in their own. And I think eventually scientists in high school are going to have to include some type of computer science because that's how the actual science is developing.
So for a teacher to give, you got to make sure you know it. You got to at least accept it, adapt it, learn it, and make relevance out of it. Let the kids know that this is the next big thing.
In Connecticut, EdAdvance's Skills 21 is using their recent grant from the National Science Foundation to do just that. Help STEM teachers bring computer science into their classrooms.
Trying to make an affordable robotics kit so we can kind of teach the kids about how the wiring works and how the STEM field is.
Skills 21 offers 13 unique challenges that students work on throughout the year, culminating with their presentations at ExpoFest.
Our robot kit will solve this problem by being affordable, and it's also adaptable to each community based on what parts they need.
In the brand new computer science category from ESUMS is Cynthia.
Throughout the year, Skills 21 curriculum includes exercises that integrate computer programming into such science areas as biology, physics, and chemistry.
Employers will always see a plus when they see you have programming knowledge. And you don't even have to be, a programming expert. You don't even have to be a professional, computer scientist. Just the fact that you can have a conversation with someone on the tech team that does computer science and sort of understand some of the lingo is great.
Though closing the skills gap is important, learning computer science also dovetails perfectly with the new next-generation science standards.
Computer science, number one, is not just about code. It's a way of thinking and a way of going about a task.
Computer science obviously extends computational and mathematical thinking, but also emphasizes other cross-cutting principles in 21st century science and engineering practices. Computer science can be used to ask questions and define problems, develop models, aid in investigations, analyze and interpret data, construct explanations and design solutions, engage in argument from evidence, and obtain, evaluate, and communicate information. All the practices that are required of science students today.
A lot of teachers have, a stigma about computer science that just the word computer science means that something's going to be difficult, something's going to be hard. Whatever they have to include in their curriculum is going to be much more of a task than they think they could handle, and it really isn't.
As well as providing clear learning modules, Skills 21 embeds teacher coaching and classroom supports. Many teachers are learning alongside their students as the NSF grant focuses on bringing new populations into computer science.
Typically, the computer science population in the United States is overwhelmingly white males. We understand that that is a losing proposition long term. Folks who are in that field need to more equitably reflect the way America looks as a whole.
Through their NSF funding, EdAdvance also offers opportunities for non-traditional learning outside the classroom. At Wethersfield High School, physics teacher Joe Kess chose to create a girls' CS club that could motivate female students to compete in CS ExpoFest challenges.
We have very few girls taking computer science. The girls who take it do really well, but we can't get enough of them to take it. And so this was a great idea for me that really is going to help with our recruitment in the school. None of them have done any coding before, but they're all really self-motivated people, so it really didn't take long before they had a direction and they'd only need to come to me when they ran into a roadblock.
If one person didn't know how to do something, the other person did. Everyone helped and contributed.
I think it's just going to be a good skill, like if we ever have to in class, if something comes up, and then I can be like, oh, I know how to code, and you can like help others. It's not just like what's on your phone or your computer. It's what's behind it.
Infusing the whole school environment with computer science can only help students make it their own language and their own future.
It's important to involve the parents. So we say, fine, let's get a robot that a kid can work with the parents. Maybe the parents is not good in programming, but start looking at some simple languages, some coding languages, maybe C++, maybe Java. The kid, they are building a bonding with their parents. So engineering is a way of connecting families. So I look at STEM from every aspect of it, family-wise, community-wise, and the future. So if we get this three things together, I think we'll be ready to go.